Yes, greetings. The Batapas will be a crime and let's say video chrome. And come on, any in Kaboma here, Yama maybe be menu. I'm greeting all the family, all the families, north, west, south, and east. I greet each and everyone. As black people, this evening we are going to discuss about unification of our Africa. Black people in this continent. Our ancestors used to call this place Akabule land, and in terms of the so-called European Union, CIA, everybody, they come together and change this continent name, give us Africa. And we know where we are, and we know where we are going to. So it's a pressure and honest for me to be with my brothers and sisters that we are going to talk about our continent, Africa. Because Africa is a place for every black man. Both those in diaspora, America, Britain, France, Italy, all around the globe, every black man knows that he came from Africa. Slavery took most of our brothers and sisters out of this continent. But now, this expectation of this time we are, Africa must unite. How the unification is going to come about is, we need to start using our resources in our land. Leave the so-called European colonization, because the great one called Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah fight for independence for all black people, all the black nation, that Africa must come together and get one currency, one president, and one national anthem. And now, present now, we have people like Professor Lumumba. Nigeria, we have Peter Obi. South Africa, we have Malimbi for South Africa. West Africa, we have Nana Kwame Bediako. We have the Burkina Faso president called Traoré. Yes, and so others. That all these brothers I'm calling, and we have one of our mother, and I think if I remember his name, I will bring his name to you. These are people they're talking about our continent and how we need to come together. We can use the benefit of our land, our resources, and the human resources that is in this land. Africans have great opportunity and great potential for us to unite and develop our mind out of a certain things, because religion is the first thing that is killing all this Africa. We need to make sure that this religion, we are going to get away of this part, this concept of religion, because religion, the key book of religion is the Bible and Quran. And this 21st century, in my own eye, and days, months, and hours, minutes that I spend in this planet, I know a certain that is not true, but people follow it. Because if you check now, when every child born from 1 to 7 years, there's a program that your mother and your father, your parents, and around the facility they used to give you. Program like fear, lies, and certain things that they give people. When you are a child, some things you can't. When you live with a child, a certain thing that you grow, you pass through pains and suffering, rain and storm and things, and you can't understand. This is how the program is. So when you grow to a certain thing, if you don't give that chance for you to explore your brain, to know the truth, being to a certain things, to know, it's hard for you to understand. Because of this religion, because the meaning of the Bible, I'm going to try to decode for people to know that meaning of that book. The names that people are bearing now, most of them are code. It's not real name that is supposed to be as a real African. Is the one of the major problems we are getting. Because I know that every African have a roots and culture, tradition. We don't have religion. We have culture, tradition. So the religion is what the entire European nation brought Italians and the British people, Portuguese and German brought this thing to us. That is not real. You know, giving example, I was born in Ghana. Yeah, so every Ghanaian born, the day that you are born, if there's a name, particular name you bear, any name there they are going to give you, that particular day you born, there's a name they give you. The other tribes, they give names from ancestors coming, because they have a name that is trending, that is coming when you born child. But now, because of this religion of these churches, when they born the children, they go and give them slave children names. Name that when it translates to your language, like dog, animals name they give to the children. Because like place like Brazil, some people bear name that is a slave name. I will tell you for free. Slave name, animals name. You know, things that in this our president of this Africa, names, things that we know say this is not the right name for human being to bear. They give people outside. So my brothers and sisters, this platform is United of Africa. So when you come here, we reason, positive reason for us to get unification of black, because repatriation is must. Repatriation is must for all the black people that they took from Africa as a slave brothers. They need to come back home, because Africa is going to unite. Any means necessary. How good they are present to see how black people come together. The unification, massive, lighting, fire, burn Babylon. Only our unification is a fire to Babylon to burn them down. Look into Africa. A lot of sickness in Africa. Cancer, diabetes, HIV, what the other, stroke. These are people. These are things that the program and they inject a lot of medicinal people bringing to brothers and sisters eating. We are eating Maggi. Maggi is killing us, but these so-called our leaders that they are puppet to the slave masters. The medical facilities must know things that we are consuming in this our continent that is very wrong. Big wrong. Big wrong. Big things going on in this our continent that we need to look into it. Unification that we need. We need serious unification. So please, my brothers and sisters, we need to come together and make sure that this our unification we are talking about, repatriation we are talking about, is present now. This 21st century. Please, I'm begging each and one. We can't come here and just come work and follow things that is wrong. No. Do the right thing. That's why we are here. You know? Now every African child want to born to go to America, go to London. There's nothing in London. The London is in Africa here. London is where they divide and rule, making border lines. The London is in Nigeria. The London is in Togo. The London is in Benin. The London is Burkina Faso. Look what our brother Traoré is doing in Burkina Faso. Yeah. It will be better than London. If we can come together and do the right thing, it will be better than America. Okay. If you can have the right people to lead the land, lead the people, it's going to be better than Switzerland. This is not time we need politicians again. So my brothers and sisters, I'm telling you people, we don't need politics in our land. What we need, proper, good governance, potential men. We need a business-minded people to lead us. When we go and stand to vote, or we go and stand that we want a leader to lead the nation, we don't need politicians. Because people, those brothers and sisters that they are brothers and sisters, you know, they are politicians, but their mind is slavery mind, is puppet mind. They don't have the conscious mind to help the people that they vote for them. It's in the eyes of everybody. We are seeing it from South Africa, Kenya, coming down, Nigeria, Ghana, everywhere. We know, apart from Burkina Faso, it's only one place that you see how a leader must lead a nation that is going like that. The rest of Africa is doomed. It's pure corruption, hunger, frustration, and madness going on. Because I want to refer something, because time is come, I will try to bring a certain videos or to show you why I'm saying these things. My brothers and sisters, please, I'm begging each and every, let's come together, no matter your tribe. Me, I'm not talking about religion, because religion is a mental slavery. When you say you are religion, you are Christian, you are Muslim, you seek. Inner your spirit, you seek, because you don't know who you are as a black man. When you brace these things, you don't know yourself. You have a culture, your roots. Go back to your root and know where you're coming from. Yeah, because the church and the mosque is a gay business. Men sleeping with men, women and sleeping with women. That is the business of these religion, churches and things. We see men kissing men. The so-called churches now, we have different demonic churches and different stupid idiot people that collecting people. They don't have job. All their own, they come and take that tiny book called Bible and they start sucking people, taking people money that you go to die to go to heaven. Use this faculty, please. I'm begging you. Don't make that mistake again. Don't ever make that mistake. There's nothing in those things. There's no heaven, no where you are going. There's no place in sky there where somebody they call God is there. Is lie. This planet, there's no man where they walk out here where you have horns and teeth like as witchcraft or devil. Is lie. It's your brother that you are living with. Is him that is the evil or devil that is want to destroy you. Yeah, there's no God in no sky. So we want to go to heaven. Is lie. Black man don't need that. We need the heaven here now. This present we live, that's where we need. So my brothers and sisters, our unification of Africa is the most. That's why when I come to the media, I used to advocate or educate my brothers how we are going to come together and make sure that we talk to ourselves how we are going to, because I hear that Traoré is trying to make a conference that the African leaders, because the African Union is sponsored by CIA. Yes, Gaddafi, them, all of them, they are part of the CIA before. But later when they say the fire is going to consume them, they turn back to come and do. They don't have anything. I will tell you for the fact. Yeah, it's only one man stand for the African unities or study for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Africa must be Africa, that we must do things for ourselves. We don't need to depend on no white man. 47 years ago, Chinese don't know anywhere, but Chinese now come Africa and they learn everything from them. Go in China and go and see. Our resources, we take our raw resources and we send it to Europe, and they give us paper called money. We in Africa, you can't get electricity. We in Africa, you can't get road to the cars to travel, no train. Our water. What are we doing? What are we doing in Africa here? So my brothers and sisters, please, we must try our best. Any tribe you are, the borderline, then me I know soon coming. Go break all the borderline. We must walk free, go everywhere. Because this modern is a computer modern, and the computer is not white man saying invent it. You black people, the Africa, you people must wake up. You see the great things that the things that you are surprised is black people invent these things in Europe there, because the first civilization started from Africa here. Me, I'm not talking about Egypt, because the whole Africa is Egypt, the whole Africa is Ethiopia, the whole land is like that. So it's not particular place that they call those Israel. That Israel self is not mean a nation. Israel means a tribe. People, some people is black people. Many tribes, many languages make a tribe. That's the meaning of Israel. Now the white man and the fucking CIA come together and go and build some places, put some people there, start doing wicked things that they call them Israel. You know, Israel is not a nation, neither a land. It's a black people. That's why I tell you, the Bible is never wrote from no God. It's men put themselves together and put this book to King James. You know? Yeah, after they come Africa and they stole all the books from the ICAV, from ancient Kemet. Ancient Kemet, they go and rake and rob, killing people and stole a lot of books. How many people know Egyptian book of death? How many people hear about itself or neither try to find out Egyptian book of death? That is where the truth is. So black people is not today. 5,000 years ago, somebody come and you are coming to tell about Jesus come 2,000 years. Yeah, I'm sorry for the small interference of the call. So my brothers and sisters, we are coming back for the real work. United of Africa is must, any means necessary. This is the platform called Unity of Africa. If you never subscribe, try to subscribe, because day and night we are coming with the positive vibes. Do the right thing for our people, for black people to come together. And my brothers in diaspora, we are welcoming people to Africa. Any part of Africa, you are welcome, because this is your land. Because time is coming that you people must repatriate. Marcus Garvey say repatriation is must. Everybody must come back to his home and we set up our thing. Blessed, one love,